Is it recording? Okay, yeah, it is. Um, yeah, I don't. The only people, like I said, I really feel bad about offending are African people. Pictures like this, like depicting them that way, I think is unfair to African people because they're proud of who they are, the Africans. And, not all of them live this way. I think this is like an outdated, like, I've never been to Africa, so I'm not speaking from experience or eyewitness, but according to what they regularly say, not all of Africa is like that. I think that's kind of like an outdated view of them. But that's when I feel like you're crossing the line into being blatantly racist when you start attacking African people and their culture and everything and the way they look just because of what these fucking mixed race Wabos do. A lot of them have white ancestry. I feel like it's unfair to attack pure blooded Africans who are proud of who they are. That's just my opinion. I've never had an issue with actual people from Africa who are directly descended from Africa and don't have centuries in the United States, with the colonized mind and everything. Because all the African people I've ever met have been mostly good people, and the way they behave and the way they treat you, and they're just nothing like them. And I don't know. I don't like to see stuff like this that's attacking them. I feel like maybe there's other ways you can point it out without having to put them down and their culture because they don't like them. They're racist toward them too. The black people from here don't even see themselves as Africans. So it's like, of course, they don't really have an issue with you attacking them when they do the same thing. And, a lot of them here are lighter skinned and, they come in different colors. And even though most of them are like a kind of chocolate color, but a lot of them are lighter skinned too and have mixed features and hair textures, they don't all look like that. And I feel like those are the ones most likely to be racist toward these pure blooded African people, sub Saharan Africans. That's just my take on it. Like I said, they're respectful people. They're nothing like them. They don't come with all that baggage. They don't come from like a colonial country unless it's South Africa. So they weren't influenced by white people. They're proud to be who they are, kind of like our people, our indigenous people who don't have outside influence. They're very proud of who they are. Everybody that's from a colonized country or grew up in a colonized country, I feel like has a colonized mindset. Whether we like to admit it or not, we do, and it'll show in some ways, and we have to confront it. It's like I feel like we have a double colonized mentality. If you're Chicano, if you have generations in the United States and you come from a Latin American background, so you were colonized with the Latin American mindset and also the United States mindset, influenced by Anglo culture and et cetera, et cetera. So that's just my take on that. I don't agree with this, and I have respect for people who love themselves, who respect themselves, who honor who they are as people, and don't try to deny it. And that's from what I see. Africans tend to do that. They're very proud of who they are, and they don't deserve this. The way our people don't deserve to have our history hijacked and lied about. And all you're doing is really turning them against us, too. When they see you attacking their people, it's going to be easy for Africans to turn on us and side with the people they can relate to most, phenotypically and racially. They're going to band with these Wabos to attack us, even though the Wabos don't like them and they distance themselves from them. But it's like seeing people of other races attacking them. I would think that's got to you know, bring intense like feelings of anger and retaliation. So I would rather have the Africans like banding with us and arguing against these Wabos because it affects them as well. What the Wabos do, distancing themselves from them and acting as though they're better than them. They're not. They're for sure not. It's quite the opposite.
Pinche Wabo. Híjole.